Wait, they said 50 years old.
Species age differently. Perhaps it could live many centuries. Sadly, we'll never know.
No.
This is a crucial moment when Star Wars, I think, changed forever, and nobody's really talking about it. The canon lore that was added to Yoda Species with this revelation was something unfounded, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Not only Yoda Species, but what George Lucas said specifically about Yoda and its species, everything about its background, and this is all considered canon, by the way. And since we're talking about Baby Yoda and its species, look at this awesome, beautiful Baby Yoda shirt, and we got hoodies as well, we got sweatshirts, everything you guys would want, both for summer and for Christmas now coming. Baby Yoda will be a beautiful addition to your collection. Go to the shop right now, just released today, and hope you guys like it. Hope you enjoy. The knowledge that Yoda's 900 years is not compared to our years, human years, is a revelation that, as I said in the beginning, changed Star Wars. And back then, when Yoda first came out, and even during the prequels, George Lucas was asked time and time again about what Yoda's background was, where did he come from, and what was his species all about. With a semblance of a background and Legends material, we got an idea of how Yoda came to be, but nothing really specifically about its species. Now with canon, however, it is a completely different tale. We start from the beginning and there's not much to start with its species. This is what George Lucas said about Yoda's background. So, he's a mystery character, he's a magical character, he has no background, he comes and he goes. He's the subversive, secret, mysterious stranger that enters the film and to then exits at the end. Purposefully, George Lucas right from the start chose to keep the name and the background of Yoda's species a mystery. Both Yoda and Yaddle's databank entries on StarWars.com, if you go and check right now, list their species as quote-unquote unknown. What can be chalked up as a mistake, and someone who definitely made a blooper, Donald F. Glutt's novelization of Star Wars Empire Strikes Back referred to Yoda as an elf. In the documentary From Puppets to Pixels, available on the DVD bonus disc of Star Wars Attack of the Clones, George Lucas joked that Yoda was the illegitimate child of Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. Whatever you want to say about it, it is obvious that it was not taken seriously. Once he was called an elf, then he was called an illegitimate child by George Lucas, and even going as far as to say that Luke calls Yoda a little swamp frog in The Empire Strikes Back, So You Want to Be a Jedi canon novelization. Hear me out. What does the first Mandalorian episode tell us about Yoda's species and Yoda in general? With George Lucas being involved, hopefully with the first episode, do you think that he gave the approval to Jon Favreau and to Dave Filoni to go ahead and start revealing things about Yoda's species? What did he reveal to Jon Favreau? What did he say behind the scenes? That's the thing that I'm focusing on right now the most. Anybody who knows Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni and what they talk about and what they told us, they always refer to George Lucas as the creator and the starter of all of this. So do you think they would have the courage to go ahead and spoil things about Yoda's unknown species and not consult with George Lucas? I don't think so. They definitely got together and plotted something about this species, and something to be revealed by, not by George Lucas, mind you, but by the two people who are now spearheading the Star Wars canon, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. These people are in charge of its species right now. Of course, what do you guys think about it? Which episode will definitely get something more about the Baby Yoda and Yoda species in general? Will it be the finale of Season 1? All of this, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget about the giveaway going on Twitter and Instagram and all of that. Thank you guys so much again for stopping by, and see you in the next video. May the Force be with you until then.